What's happening? Monday motivation. What's happening? Blue collar men, how you doing? You got Coach Corey 3 here in the house, bringing you guys your Monday motivation. All right. Let's see. Give me a second. I wanna go live on Facebook too. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. What's up, Facebook? Good morning. How y'all doing? You got Coach Corey 3 in the house this morning with your Monday motivation. All right, Monday motivation. Let's get fired up. Let's get after it today. Let's hustle. Let's get motivated. Let's put in the time. Let's do the dirty work like the blue collar men do, right? So you gotta grind sometimes. You just gotta do the work. You gotta do it no matter what. All right? I've had a good start to my day so far. Had some health food. Had a healthy breakfast. I'll wait a few minutes, see if anybody hops on. But what I wanted to talk about is your most valuable business asset. Because this is something that you're going to need this. You're going to need this. And you can see my goal on the board, probably $8K a month through Power Lead System. Let me get that set. So what's your most valuable asset? I was thinking about this morning about content to talk about. And I don't think it's something really talked about that much, ironically. And I think that this is your most valuable business asset. And that is having not only a buyer's list, not only a customer buyer's list, but having a list that makes up a tribe is your most valuable asset. Because when you have a tribe, and my girlfriend Rebecca talks about this so much, but when you have a tribe, it's like a community of people that are your friends and your customers, and they keep tabs on you all the time. You stay in touch, so you want to build a community. You don't want to just build customers, right? You can make customers of all kinds. You can get a customer by selling a product on a Shopify store, and that's valuable. Always, a customer is always a customer is a customer. And I got that from Misha Wilson, who talks about, building a customer's list. But it's just so damn important to not only try to build customers, but to build a tribe, to really get a tribe of people behind, your every word, your journey, your story, to know you inside and out. And this is something that, like I said, Rebecca is really, really good at doing this. So if you get a chance, reach out to her. Unfortunately, I've obviously dating her and knowing her for so long and having coached with her, she's taught me how to do this. How to build a tribe on Twitter. So I built a tribe on Twitter in a big customer list over the last few years, especially the last 8 to 10 months. My business has really, really skyrocketed, and it's allowed me to grow exponentially. So I just wanted to talk about that and how you can do that. So what I've used to help me build a big targeted buyers list of people that I also stay in touch with almost every day, and I see their stuff, and I know that they see my stuff consistently, if not every day, at least every week, every month, right? So what I use is called Power Lead System. Now, if that interests you, just reach out to me. I'll get you the link. But I wanted to talk about how this is your most valuable business asset. What's up, Jerry? Thanks for the likes. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. Other than intellectually speaking, like emotionally speaking, your most valuable asset is your knowledge. It's your wisdom. It's your intellectual capital. But in terms of your actual business, having assets like tangible things that you can hold, things that you have access to. It's external from yourself. Hands down, it is absolutely a tribe of customers, a buyer's list. And PLS has helped me create a gigantic buyer's list in so many different ways, and it's very, very targeted, and that's why I've had success. I've actually been able to stay full-time at a young age is because of building a buyer's list around Twitter and my strengths, and not deviating, not going into different things. I see a big problem. One of the biggest problems, before I let you guys go, is so many people get into something and then they get out of it, 3 to 4 months later. So I've been selling Twitter courses for like probably at least 3.5 years. Straight up, no exaggeration. I've been doing Twitter marketing for almost 4 years or more, and I've been selling my actual courses since back in 2015, 2014 even, I think. So I've really stuck to my strengths and what's worked for myself. And actually, I'm pumped up. The reason I was thinking about this is because what I'm going to do. Hey, what's up, Tim? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Because what I'm actually going to do is go back to lately. If you've watched me, I've been promoting Rebecca's wonderful Power Up book, and I'm going to promote that, but in a different way, with kind of a unique twist to it. What I'm going to go back to is sharing my Twitter training up front and kind of switching that up. So I'm going to remake my Twitter course from this past October, because a lot of things have happened on Twitter. If you're interested in that, a lot's gone down. They've made changes to posting content, automating content, direct messages, all that stuff. So if that interests you, you want to get in, the behind the scenes, the latest tricks of what's working, what's helped me close high ticket sales and consistently add customers to my business, every week, every month, then definitely check that out. I'm going to be promoting that, so I'm excited about doing that, because that's always been kind of my bread and butter. Obviously, like I talked about, my strength. That's what I really wanted to say, is focus on your business strengths, double down on that one thing, those two things, and then don't deviate. Only go in with that thing, those two things, right? Like Tim Grover says, quote, specialists get paid the big bucks, and I paraphrase this, but generalists don't get paid shit. If you're a generalist, if you're a jack of all trades in this home business space, it's not going to work. It might work in other areas. It might work if you want to be a blue collar worker the rest of your life, and you got to be able to, check tires, do oil changes, change rims and all that stuff. But if you want to make good money online, you got to really specialize. You got to focus in on what you're best at, and then you got to go to town at building a list of customers and people that know you, like you, trust you, and you're engaged with. And if you want insider tips on how I stay in touch with, because you can't always rely on people to stay in touch with you. What you have to do as a business owner is you got to go out of your way to stay in touch with your customers, whatever it takes. And there's a really cool trick on Twitter that will help you do it. If you get my new course, which I'm promoting, it's the same price. I'm just going to make these updates to it. It's going to be $19.95 still. And if you if you get that, you'll realize how to easily stay in touch with your buyers and other important people too. That it's going to help your success. There's a lot of cool little tricks on Twitter that will help you start getting more leads and build your buyers list that way. So stay tuned. That's what I want to talk about. Other than that, stay consistent. Do your stuff every day. Do your videos. Build your brand. Take action. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about what people see on the surface. Like right now, my videos engagement sucks. My engagement sucks. I can just say that. I don't give a shit. It would be better if more people would get on, but I know that just by the sheer fact of me showing up every day, it helps me close sales. It helps me close sales. And not a lot of people realize that. They don't realize the true power of consistency. Right? And same with my Twitter. I think my Twitter engagement's okay. 50% of the time, it's better than most. I consider, to the average person, when you get 5 to 10 engagements on a post, that's good engagement. Hey, what's up, Mitchell? How you doing, man? How you doing, Mitchell? Hope everything's going great with your dreams and being a pastor and loving the God post every day. The quotes, good stuff, dude. Keep it up. But anyway, I can get on here and say, obviously, compared to some people on Twitter, like my engagement sucks and stuff. I don't get tons of engagement on my videos, etc. I get a decent amount of replay on views on Periscope because it's just constantly playing, and you can always reshare it. But I know that the things that aren't important, you can't waste your time focusing on those things, right? Just by the sheer fact of you posting every day something unique to yourself, something about yourself that you came up with, and maybe doing a video, maybe doing 3 videos a week. I like to go Monday through Saturday, and I like to talk about it to keep me on track, because when I'm doing videos, I'm staying consistent. I'm staying in that servant mindset mode. Mitchell's doing good. It's good to hear, man. So I'm staying in this servant mindset mode, and that helps me make sales too, because when you get out of that mode, and you sometimes, if you're struggling, it can be easy to get stuck in your own head. It can be easy to get stuck in yourself, in your lower nature. But when you do something consistently that is genuinely about sharing a good message and helping other people, it's going to help you in all areas of your life, regardless of the immediate result. Something I read in a book a while ago, Evolved Enterprise actually is the name of the book, by Yannick Silver. There's a part in it where he quoted some ancient Chinese, or some kind of Chinese philosophy, and it was about, you're not entitled to the fruits of your labor. So many people get stuck on immediate results. We need instant gratification, and you don't. What you're entitled to is the work, and that's it. Like, you have the right to work and create. You're entitled to that. Everybody should have that right, that freedom to create and be able to earn. So, take full advantage of that. But then don't be attached to the end result. Do the work, show up every day, and good things are going to happen when you put forth your best effort. So that's my message today. See you guys soon. Focus on the most important stuff, like building that customer valuable, that customer asset, and building a tribe. And the only way you do that is by showing up every day, speaking, talking, creating content, sharing audio stuff. That's how people are going to get to know you and like you and trust you, and eventually do business with you. See you guys next time. Stay motivated.